I'll see you soon.
I'll see you, Elena.
Okay, so if you're not crying yet over the Vampire Diaries season finale, you are about to be right now. Today's episode of Clevver Newsfeed is brought to you by Pitch Perfect 2 in theaters today. I'm not even gonna try and front with you guys. I was crying, like straight up ugly crying for most of this entire episode. When Nina Dobrev went on the record to say that she wanted this episode to be powerful and epic, she was not kidding around. So let's just start from the beginning, shall we? The episode opens with Elena and Damon in some sort of dreamlike state together, and this is a theme that really permeates throughout the whole episode, and we later learn that this is how each individual character gets the chance to say goodbye to her, but more on that later. Cut back to what I'm just gonna call, let's just call it the red wedding of TBD. It is that crazy. Oh, no big deal. Alaric just has to watch as his wife dies in his arms at the altar for their wedding. I gotta say, this is the most devastating thing I've ever witnessed on this show. Worse than even when Aunt Jenna died, and that was horrible. And all of this is mostly due to Matt Davis's acting and the incredible writing in this episode. He is just haunting. And as if watching him watch his wife Jo die wasn't bad enough, we then have to watch as he tries to kill himself. Unsuccessfully. Thank God. But moving on, Jo is not the only early casualty in this episode. OMG, Liv and Tyler are just lying on the ground next to each other when she tells him she wants him to kill her so that he can trigger his wolf curse and continue on in life. It was just devastating. Grab your tissues, grab 10 tissues, I don't care, here you go.
I love you.
And then he becomes a wolf again. Panic attack central. Okay, now let's focus on Elena because yes, this is Nina Dobrev's final episode. She is unconscious at the hospital, and super long story short here, we learn that Kai has cast a spell on her that links her life to Bonnie's life, which means she will not wake up from her sleeping beauty state until Bonnie dies. I mean, seriously guys, what the heck? And even Damon's not gonna kill Bonnie. I mean, after all, if he did go through with that, Elena would never talk to him again, so what's the point? So Elena's lying in a coffin in the Salvatore mansion the next time we see her, and each of her friends and loved ones get this special moment with her. Cue the waterworks.
It's easy, bud. You just take her hand. Close your eyes. And let her into your thoughts.
I guess what I'm trying to say is that you knew me better than anyone. You always have. Which is why you already know how impossible it is for me to find the words to say goodbye.
And as if that was not just horrible, the feels were not already out of control enough, you know that Damon's gonna have to say goodbye. And this is where things get really beautiful though and come full circle, with them ending things kind of right where their love truly began.
Are you ready for this?
Ready to spend the next 60 years of my life without you in it. Who's ever gonna be ready for that?
I love you, Damon Salvatore.
I love you too.
Oh, and with that, Elena is locked in the Salvatore tomb for what we think is going to be 60 years, but then we see a cut to Mystic Falls in this futuristic, apocalyptic state with Damon standing very angrily on the clock tower, which means that yes, next season we will be kicking off with a time jump, which the producers have already confirmed. We're also gonna see a whole lot more of Steroline. Yes, there's a silver lining here. I should also mention this was really the bright spot in last night's episode.
And when you're ready for me, I will be ready for you.
But you guys, as awesome as that is, back to reality. Elena is gone for at least 60 years. And of course we know that Nina is off the show, but does this mean that maybe, just maybe, the door is open for her to return in some capacity in the future? Fingers crossed. What do you guys think? Am I living in a fantasy land here? Is this my own personal fan fiction? And more importantly, what did you think of this episode? Personally, I have been watching since day one. I love this show. I think it was really beautiful. I cannot thank the writers enough for really giving Elena a special moment with every person on the show, and I feel like her storyline was wrapped up beautifully. So that said, it was still really devastating. So everybody, on the real, what moments had you hysterically crying? Or, I mean, better yet, was there a moment you weren't crying? Hit us up in the comment section and then click right here to maybe brighten your spirits with one of the weirdest things you're probably ever gonna see: how to contour your cleavage. I'm not kidding, guys. This is real. I'm Jocelyn Davis at Clevver headquarters. Thanks for hanging, and we'll see you later. Click to the left to see this week's episode of Drama King, and click to the right for an all-new Totally Clever. And click here for more from Pitch Perfect 2 in theaters today.